Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Good morning, boys. Thank you so much for your participation during the class. I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. So let us go through all the important points that we have learned in today's lesson. It was lesson number, it was unit number 5. We just started. It's page number 40. It was the first lesson of unit 5, transport systems. So, what we were going to do in this lesson, we are going to collect the information about the different types of transport system, right? So, we'll talk about the history of transport in this unit and the road sign, the road safety as well. And the grammar side, you'll be learning about the past simple passive, and we'll learn the use of which, that plus past simple, right? This is what we are going to do in this unit. And in this lesson, today's lesson, let us see that there was a game we started from. Play this game with your partner. And what you need to do, let's think about transport in your mind and ask your partner uh, by giving him some clues that he or she will guess what type of transportation you're thinking about, right? What type of transport you're thinking about. So, as you can see here, what is it? There are many types of transportation like bus or train, speedboat, taxi, van, tractor, bike, ferry, and there are many more. So, how you're going to play this game while using this transport related vocabulary? It's got wheels and it takes people from one place to another place. Is it a car? No. It's got three wheels and the passengers sit behind the driver. So is it a tuk-tuk? Yes, it is. This is how that you can think about any type of transport and you can ask your partner. Then we saw these pictures for A, B, C, D, E, right? And each of these picture that we need to match with these paragraph, right? So let's see these paragraph, the transport systems around the world. Here we see the number one, two, three, four. We see so about the Moscow railway station. The second one, the first one about the city Curitiba in southern Brazil, right? And then we saw the Japanese bullet trains, and the number four was Copenhagen city. This is the best world's best cycle city. And at the end, we saw the Singapore river taxis, right? So these different means of transportation we came to know. And we are going to match these paragraphs with the pictures above. So how we are going to do it? Let's see here. All right. Picture number one is matching with the paragraph number one is matching with picture C, 2 with D, 3 with A, 4 with B, and 5 with E. So we've gone through these paragraphs into the details during our class. I hope you have understood everything about these systems of transport within these cities. All right. So the next questions was the find words for the following in the text. These are the clues, the descriptions, and you need to find the words. Someone who travels but is not the driver of the vehicle, is passenger. The price you pay for travel is fare. The place where you wait for the bus is bus station. The place where a metro train stops is the metro station. Uh, Someone who regularly travels between home and work, we call him commuter, right? And someone who travels for pleasure is a tourist. And the seven ticket which you can use for several journeys is a pass, as you've seen in Japan. And Number 8, part of the road set aside for bikers, that is called the cycle track, right? Just take a look at all these answers. Or cycle paths, right? So number 1 is passenger, 2 is fare, 3 is bus station, fourth one is metro station, number 5 commuters, 6 tourists, 7 pass, and 8 cycle paths. So these are the answers of question number 4. Complete this question here on the book, or if you want to write on your notebook, it's up to you. Then question number 5, it is mandatory to write this question, the answers on your notebook, right? So why is the bus fare system in Curitiba easy to understand? Because it's same for all the destinations, right? The fare is same wherever you're going. So it's easy to understand. That's the answer of question number 1. Number 2, why is Curitiba bus system good for the environment? It's good because the people, they're not using their cars in the city, so there's a less pollution and less congestion, right? All right. Number 3, what was special about the first metro stations in Moscow? As it was the first metro station and the architecture was grand and the decoration was elaborate. It makes it special. And the next question is about where would you normally expect to find the marble columns, mosaic, and chandeliers. So here you go with the answer. The marble columns, big buildings, mosques, stations, cinemas, these things that you can find. Marble columns within these buildings, these types of buildings. Mosaics at the public places, big halls, places, and museums. As I've showed you the picture of mosaics, it's an artwork. While the jointing together the piece of ceramics or the stones or glass, right, that works called mosaics. And chandeliers, big halls, big buildings, mosques, stations, restaurants that you can find chandeliers in these types of buildings. All right. Number 5, what might foreign tourists pay less? Why might foreign tourists pay less a commuter to travel on a Japanese bullet train? What's the reason behind it? So the reason is because as a tourist, you can buy a rail pass, which gives you unlimited travel during your trip to Japan. So as a tourist, that you can buy. So, although as we've discussed, that Japan is an amazing country, so it's a facility provided by the government to the tourists that they can just buy a pass and they can, have unlimited travels within Japan. Is the Copenhagen bike scheme popular? How do you know? Yes, it is so popular. Even the city is called the world's best cycle city, because Copenhagen was recently voted the best, world's best cycle city. A third of people who live there commute to work by bike. Right, 70% people, those who are living in Copenhagen, they're using bicycle for their regular commutes. Number 7, what are the advantages of traveling by river taxi in the Singapore? The advantages that it's not so expensive and you get a great view of city from the river. That's an advantage of using the river taxis in Singapore. All right, that's it. Then see the question number 6. It's a speaking task with a partner. Talk about the advantages of the buses in Curitiba and the Moscow metro, the bullet train in Japan, bikes in Copenhagen, and river taxi in Singapore. as we have already discussed all these things. All right, so that's it. The next thing what you're going to do is about your homework. All right, so you're going to complete your homework, the page number 26 and 27. 26 and 27. That's it. I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Goodbye.